Health Hack with your host Ashlee Thomas, proudly supported by The Secret Burden. This week's hot health advice we will be looking at is not a hack, but the discussion around antioxidants. So what are antioxidants? According to Healthline, antioxidants are described as compounds produced in your body and found in foods. They help defend your cells from damage caused by potentially harmful molecules known as free radicals. So basically, antioxidants are a bunch of minerals and vitamins the body produces and we absorb from food that help prevent or slow cell damage in the body. So they're essential for our way of life and for our survival. Now, antioxidants get thrown around in the media a lot because of the need for them in our diet. I hate that word, but for the purpose of the argument, we will use the word diet. Now, there are many foods that contain antioxidants. I'm not going to name them all because that will be another whole episode in itself. But you may have heard foods like garlic, berries, sweet potato, leafy, dark greens, vegetables, broccoli, nuts, seeds, oranges, and honestly, the list goes on and on. According to Better Health Australia, our recommended daily intake of antioxidants is in correlation with the Australian Health Guidelines, which were designed based on getting adequate antioxidants in everyone's diet. Because the diverse minerals that come from all different food sources, for example, vegetables, fruit, grains, meat, and dairy. I'm sure you've all heard of the Australian Dietary Guidelines, which also suggest how an average Australian can get the necessary antioxidants in their diet each day by eating from all the different food groups listed in the Dietary Guidelines. Which that will lead us into next week's topic, which will be all about the Australian Dietary Guidelines. But before I say goodbye for today, remember antioxidants are needed in our diet to maintain optimal cell health. Without sufficient antioxidants in your diet, free radicals would cause serious harm to the body and could lead to death. But lucky for all of us, most of the food we consume contain antioxidants. So as long as we continue to nourish our bodies with all different types of whole foods, we should prevent death by a lack of antioxidants in our diet. And why I say whole foods is because sometimes we think we're consuming sufficient antioxidants, but we actually aren't. And we look to replace our food intake with antioxidant supplements. But many research reports published by Harvard have found that taking antioxidant supplements to replace antioxidants found in whole food is actually not beneficial for the body, and it could be causing more harm than good. It is suggested to never replace supplements for whole food unless recommended by your doctor for some reason. But we will dig a little deeper into that next week. I honestly believe that antioxidants are our building blocks for cell survival, and we unconsciously consume them. We need our cells to function adequately to survive, and subconsciously, you'll crave a strawberry or that slice of cheese or even sometimes chocolate, which has the antioxidants our cells are craving. Everything is connected in a weird way, and the foods we consume actually provide a health benefit for our body. Food is more than pleasure. Sure, it's really nice to bite into that cheeseburger or that avo on toast, but it is actually part of our survival and is doing so much for our insides that we are not aware of. We think we consume it for social gatherings, and we're also told that it's always for fuel, which I agree with, but it has a much larger need, which I find so exciting, and I believe science is just touching the tip of our individual icebergs. So please note, antioxidants are a must, but like anything, they should be consumed through natural sources, which is whole food. A second note, you don't have to try too hard to make sure you are getting enough antioxidants. Most of what we consume delivers sufficient antioxidants that we require each day in our diet. So don't stress about it. I feel that the more that we stress, the more that it will make us concerned about what we're consuming. Let it go. Your body will tell you what it needs. And when it's craving something, reach for it. Maybe it's your cells going, I need a bit of minerals and vitamins from that piece of chocolate. Where it gets dangerous is not eating enough whole food, not eating enough in general, and replacing food for supplements. I feel that these things are three massive things that if you were to look at changing something, maybe look at those things, because we can really damage our cell health if we're not eating enough throughout the day, so we're not getting enough antioxidants, or we're not eating enough whole food and replacing it with supplements, a chemically made pill that we then consume instead of eating whole foods where we can get antioxidants naturally. But like always, that's it from me. I hope everyone has a very happy Monday, and I will catch you next week. This is Ashlee Thomas, and you're listening to The Secret Health Hack.
Secret Health Hacks provides a perspective to health information and is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice. Always seek the guidance of your doctor or other qualified health professionals with any questions you may have regarding your health or medical condition.